Hello my crafty friends, it's Krista here from Second Chance Creation. Right, now, my apologies first if this video cuts off. This is my third attempt, and if it does cut off there'll be a part 2 because I'm trying to get this all in one video, but see how we go. So if it cuts off, you know what's happened, and I'll be doing a part 2 not long thereafter. So I've made another junk journal, and this one the fabric that I had inspired me, and very colourful. It's a BoHo Gypsy type theme. Not a full-on BoHo or full-on Gypsy that you see with a lot of the journal makers that are just absolutely awesome. But it's my style, I think, so I do hope that you enjoy the journey with me. It has a little story in there as well, and I'll walk you through that one. So this is quite a chunky monkey of a journal, as you can see there. Everything is recycled apart from a couple of things, you know, the glue, the brad, the bulb pins, the book plates, and these beautiful book corners that were gifted to me by Shah Fisher. The dangles are just earring, necklace, and tassels, and of course some of my own that I've made and threaded through with crochet cotton. I tried the wiring a couple of days ago, but my hand just wouldn't take it. So, and I'd forgotten that I made these. I made these just before Christmas, so, and they do the job just as well. And of course the necklace was just perfect. A little bit of a red trim just here, and just a little trim down here, just to strengthen the spine. I used a belt as a closure, kept it very simple. As you can see, the cover says it all, so I didn't want to do too much on the cover. The closure is just really simple. It's not attached, so you can take it off completely. And it has 2 signatures. 15 signatures, 15 pages in one signature, and 16 pages in the other signature. An extra page snuck in. I don't know how that happened. Probably got a bit carried away. I've attached a book plate with a couple of brad pins on the inside. The cover itself is a cereal box, and it is padded underneath with some quilting wadding. And it's glued and stitched right around, so it's quite secure. I wanted a sturdy sort of cover, but soft and still flexible. So it has a 2 1/4 spine, so there's plenty of room. And you know, you can still add to it if you wish, but I think there's plenty in there for the moment. So let's have a look inside. Each signature has been, the front page of each signature has been embellished with what I had. So hope you enjoy this. As you can see, I've put a little 2 strips of fabric just across there, just to hide those brad pins so they don't injure anybody. I've had some of these Gypsy prints from Pinterest printed out before Christmas, and I've put them in my Gypsy stash, and for the time for when I want to make a journal or something else. I got hold of a sari silk dress from a local op shop not long ago, and I was over the moon, my first one, so I was able to use it. Some love, and I've used various papers throughout, coffee dyed papers, paper stock papers, just what I had myself, as I couldn't afford to buy anything. And here we go, we've got, I tried my hand at painting, and this mat had these holes, raised holes on it. And I thought, oh, that would make something interesting. So when I rubbed over it, and they all came through as a pattern, I thought that was pretty cool. Did a bit of stamping. And here's a page from a digital printer that was gifted to me last year sometime. Now, you'll see all these little red stamps throughout, and they are throughout the book. And it's not until you get to the end you know what it's all about. I used some little fabric swatches here, sari silk. This one was actually in my pack that I received from Irene from Seriously Scrapping. All the people that I mentioned, I'll try to remember to leave their links in the description box below if you haven't heard from. Done a bit of stamping just here, some coffee dyed music paper. just various papers here. This was of a calendar, and it just looked so pretty. I thought, no, it had to go in this book just for the colours of it. Here I've made a little tuck spot, and I'll just put this down here. And what I've done here is this actually a cover of a notebook, foolscap notebook, and I just love that black and orange colour, and I had that in my stash, and I thought, well, I might as well use it. Excuse me. And I decoupaged with a napkin, and I got hold of these tiny little playing cards. Aren't they cute? And I've put a braid on it, and you've got a little coupon on the back that you can journal on, and just tuck it here. But that also holds, is a closure of this, and this opens up. I've painted this with some watercolours, and just open that up and open that, and you can journal in that and have a little secret spot. No one knows about it, and just keep it close like that. That idea came from Bonnie, because she made quite a few little tuck spots of book pages, and they're actually sewn down and down this way and then across to put on your page. And I made quite a few, except for this one, and I've kept that open. So as you can see, it's lots of colour. This was a bit of fabric. I think it was also from Irene's. Little tuck spot, H for happy. Yes, we need to be happy. Now throughout you'll find these little stamps. Remember those red stamps I mentioned? So lots of various pages. And here we've got a tuck spot, and also an altered paper clip, and just a journal page. And oh look, we've got another stamp there. Can you see that? I wonder what that's all about. Well, you'll have to wait till the end of the video to find out. Just like that. And of course another playing card, appropriate. She's reading fortunes there. Here I've made a tuck spot and a little journal card in there. And this, of course, a tiny little envelope, closed up. And oh, another stamp. Wow. And it's just got my friends in there. And you can pop your special friends' names in there. And you can just close her up again, keep them in there. You've got to have friends in life, good or bad, it doesn't matter. See if this ties up for me without taking too much time. Like I said, if this video cuts out, don't stress, I'll do part 1. Okay, we'll just keep going. Another altered paper clip, and another little page that I've printed out last year on some, oh no, is it double? Oh, it should be double. Oh yes, just a journaling page. And then on the back here, you've got another pocket as well that you can tuck things in as well. And of course, I've got some little dangles on the edges of the pages. Little tuck spot just down the bottom here. Some of the pages I've popped in some fabrics, mainly just to keep it nice and colourful. And another stamp. Here I've got one of those tuck spots that I was telling you about that Bonnie made. And except I glued mine, I didn't sew mine, didn't use my sewing machine that much this time. Had these couple of little tags that were gifted to me a long time ago. And of course a journal is, you can't have a journal without your fancy dancy pen. So I've made another flat pen, thanks to Pamela from Gypsy Girl. And another tag just here. Oh, and look, another stamp. Wonder what that's all about. Coffee dyed paper. Here I tried my hand in just, putting some colour in. Gypsies, let's go on a vacation. Love their gypsy wagons. Journal card with a map on the back. Here I've tried my hand in colouring some paper and my little flip up. And of course, ready to surprise. And we've got a little notebook in there. And look, another stamp. Wow. Wonder what that's all about. So you've got plenty of, there's another little tuck spot, little envelope there. Belly band with a little dangle. I can do hard things. We'll just keep going. Another piece of beautiful sari silk and from Irene. and another stamp. Another bit of stamping I tried, and another belly band.